So here we are again. This could be the last day for many teams here. In fact, this is the last day of the semi-final of Bermuda Bowl, Venice Cup, and Senior and Dorsey Trophy. And there is also the last day of the qualification of the Transnational. After that, just 8 teams out of more than 120, I think, they will play the final in the Transnational. But let's start having a look at the Bermuda Bowl. We have the usual first match is the one we say it was finished about 2 segments ago, and we keep confirming that. 92 points are really a lot. And then there is a theory that when you have such a big advantage, you have just to think what my opponents could do with my hands and do exactly the same. And this way could not fail in any case, and you could be an easy way to win the match. But I want to tell you a funny story about this. Once the Italy team in a semi-final, I don't remember when and against who, was in an advantage, not so much as in France now, let's say 40 or 15 points. And Roberto Bocchi said this: okay, just let's do what we would have done if we were less 40 points. But Guido Ferraro, I think somebody that everybody should know, because he was a great player, a great friend, and most of all, it was the most funny viewgraph commentators I've ever heard in my life. He was really a very, very, very good commentator. Funny, very technical, but also very funny. So Guido liked to play around Norberto, and he said, look, Norberto, but if they think that we can do the same they do, they will do exactly the contrary. And soon somebody else say, yes, but if they think that we think that they could think, this was going to be a never-ending story. So I think the first point, the one Norberto put out, is the good one. And try to think what you have done, being back over 40 points, and do exactly what you think they would have done. Nothing to say of this argument with the second match. Bulgaria USA2 is such a close match that there is no tactics. I mean, you have to play your best and try to do whatever you can to win the match. No, 6 points is really nothing with 48 boards to play. And now let's have a look to the Venice Cup, which here we are. Sweden had a very bad start. They were losing more than 50 points. They are now just. It's not a real just, but they have 30 points. England has 30 points of the advantage on Sweden, but Sweden has shown up to now in many occasions to be a team that they can recover this distance. So England has to play very careful. So this is the typical case, but not with 48 boards to play. But let's say if the advantage will be the same before the last board, the last segment, this could be the case in which English should follow that tactic. So, I mean, try to do what they think Swedish would have done. Also, China against Poland is a very open match, because we have now 33 points here, so more or less the same than in the other 3 matches, except the one of the other match of the Venice Cup. What to say? Chinese are a very serious player, very good player. So, but the same are Polish girls. So to me it's an open match. And for the Dorsey Senior, okay, 8 points between USA2 and Sweden, and just a little more, 13 points between Italy and India. So in both cases, you have just to play the best chance, no tactic. You just have to play well. Shall we have a short look also at the transnational? And in the transnational, after the 5 matches of today, there will remain just 8 teams. They will go to knockouts in quarterfinal. Here we are, and well, we see in first position, quite ahead of the second, Magic Dogs, which is I think Gittelman team. Zimmerman, who had a very, very, very bad start, now is at the second place. And well, Germany Opens is on the 9th place, so in a good position to recover and enter in the team. And the team Percy, which we mentioned on the beginning with Zia Mahmoud, Marion Mikkelsen, is also in a good position to try to enter the 8th. Next segment, I will ask Mark Horton. I will ask his opinion about this fact. Let's say if Zimmerman with El Gamo would have won this transnational, do you think that any team winning the Bermuda Bowl could have won against them? This is the question I want to ask Mark when he comes. Okay, I think that's all for the moment. I'll see you in about 1 hour. Thank you very much. Bye all.
Une main qui doit s'ouvrir de 1 sans atout dans à peu près tous les systèmes, soit 15-17, soit 14-16, et ça devra rester là.
India played one or trump from the south hand. Not sure what bidding would take him there.
Je ne sais pas si on a eu l'occasion de s'en apercevoir jusqu'à présent, car j'étais occupé un petit peu ailleurs. Mais Zontag a la particularité d'être extrêmement rapide, ce qui est plutôt une bonne chose pour le vu graphe. Ouest fournit la dame de pique, qui est un mouvement plutôt routinier, je dirais. L'idée, c'est de savoir qui a le roi, tout bêtement. Dans cette situation en particulier, c'est pas super utile, mais c'est quelque chose qu'on fait par réflexe.
Berkowitz force-carded with a 5 of spades. I'm not sure that's a good idea, because it might lead West to believe that they have 5 spade tricks.
I wonder if the Queen-Jack pair of clubs is going to be a recurring theme this set.
Still that 2 is missing. Why doesn't East believe that West has 5 spades? True.
So France has won another 10 imps so far on this set to take 102 imp lead against New Zealand. And while not impossible, I would rather be in France's position, obviously. And Bulgaria, USA2 have picked up 6 more to double their lead to 12. It'll be a very close match the way it's going at the moment. Sweden, England. England had a larger lead and it's getting whittled back by the Swedes. At the moment, the lead is 24. And China, Poland, in the ladies, China's still ahead by 33. Match we're watching, 10 in it, in favour of USA2, who I regarded as the favourites for the event before it started. And India, Italy, 21. So the only large score that looks difficult for anybody is France, New Zealand. Everything else is well in play. So you weren't scheduled to do commentary at this point, were you?
Yes, I was.
Oh, you were, and Sweden were playing. You're still late. Very good.
Looks like the Chinese ladies went down in a no trump.
Top 3 teams in the Transnationals, the Magic Dogs, which is Fred Gittleman's team, Zimmerman and Poland. I haven't been able to find an answer to whether 8 or 16 teams qualify yet. It was going to be 8 unless there was a certain field size, and I don't know what's happened at this stage. If anyone knows, maybe they can tell us.
I don't. I can't help, but...
So we'll just leave it on the basis that either 8 or 16 teams qualify. Mm-hmm. Which won't be much consolation to the person running 9th. Declare pinning his hopes on the heart suit in the closed room. And he's going to end up making 3 hearts, 2 diamonds as 5 and 2 clubs as 7 after picking the Jack of Hearts. If you have got BBO on, could you turn the volume down so we don't hear the cards whooshing away, please? Bring me the phone and I'll do it for. Bring it to me and I'll do it for you.
Can you do it?
Yeah, sure. I knew you were going to bring me a Mac computer. It's the only one I don't. I'm not definitive on that, but let me just have a quick look. Usually it is.
Hi, how are you, Pia? It's so nice to see you. How have you been? It's been so long. Everything good? Oh, yeah.
Just so you know, it's that one there. That's volume down, volume up.
Good. Thank you.
So it's focused. That's all. Okay, problem solved for me and for Declarer.
And he did what he had to.
Declarer in the closed room's headed for 7 tricks exactly. Oh, I don't know if he realises 8 of diamonds is high. If he does, he'll make 8 tricks. He did realise 8 tricks in the closed room. And that was an imp to USA2. Some thoughts about the Swedish seniors? P.O.?
How did he get 8?
The 8 of diamonds became high.
Oh, he discarded this club.
Any thoughts about the standard of the Swedish seniors and the players you can enlighten us on? That's a question, P.O.
It's a multi.
Not the bidding, the players.
Yeah. Multi 2 diamonds.
Do you have a comment on the quality of bridge of the seniors players in
They're
this
good.
team? They're good.
They have
It's
reached
the last time I fall for that trap.
reached this stage in such a tough environment.
I missed a PO shot.
Well, I asked Pierre what he thought about the quality of the players and to let us know a bit about the team, and his answer was they're good. No problem. They're in the semi-finals. I knew they were good players, P.O.
Yeah.
Have you played with any of them?
Yes.
Which ones?
I played with the Carrot, Morat.
Anders Morat,
Yeah.
Carrot Club.
Morat is a name with no connection with anything, but Morot is a carrot. So he's called the Carrot. He used to have red hair, or rather carrot-colored. So it was a proper name for him.
Morat Sunderland. Yes, I was a bit younger.
And the two of them have played regularly on the senior teams when they got old enough and had some successes.
Okay. 2 diamonds west, week 2 in a major. 2 spades by east, saying happy to play 2 spades, but if your suit's hearts, I may be more aspirational. What do you play double as in that situation by south, Pierre?
Take out.
Take out of spades?
Yes.
Right.
Even if that's perhaps not so clever. East has shown heart interest, so.
8 tricks in no trumps, if you can get 2 spades, a hearts, 3 and 5 clubs.
We might easily end up in no trumps if 3 clubs is a positive bid.
If they play Laban Sol style, where 2 no trumps would be a scramble to get out.
Guess they do.
Your Swedish ladies got to 5 clubs, 1 down, and the Italian seniors got to 3 no trumps, 1 down. 2 other tables playing 3 clubs, making 110. Certainly not a leap of faith if for South to bid. Sorry, it would be a leap of faith for South to bid 3 no trumps, given that he's not the one with the spade stopper. So he's wondering how he can find out about what he needs to know.
He might bid 3 spades.
No, 4 clubs.
4 clubs.
And I think that might push them to 5 clubs. Partner's got ace, king of spades and 4 trumps. Wouldn't be that easy to find a pass in that situation. North and South seem to pray every time the bidding tray comes back, and they put their head down in reverence, hoping for inspiration.
Or some good reason to do the right thing. I believe if Bakovic has shown some values, he probably should pass here.
Probably should pass is not a favourite term for bridge players, Henri.
Mm-hmm.
Willingness to bid is much more popular. Closed room got to 3 clubs. That was a good result.
Oh, coward, coward.
Chicken.
I tell you what, he could be paying out plenty of the time.
In 3 no trumps with the spade queen lead won by North and small heart. East has a jump up with the king. Otherwise, I think. Otherwise, West has to return a diamond, right? No, not good enough. Looks like the Swedish girls had a good result here, playing 2 spades doubled.
Well,
870.
in that case, north-south for Sweden won't be too upset about overbidding to 5 clubs.
Right.
And they've narrowed that margin to 11, start of the day at 30. Our next session of ViewGraph will be watching grass grow, which will be a little bit more exciting than how long it's taking them to play each card here.
It's early in the morning as well.
I know. Anyway, they're okay for time. Okay, 2 of diamonds being played. So declarers losers here appear to be 1 diamond and 2 hearts. So why is everybody only making 3?
You might lose 3 hearts.
Ace, yes, it's got to switch to a heart now though.
Wouldn't North with the heart ace as well as the spade ace raise to 5 clubs?
Well, I wonder if East may have taken the Jack of Spades as suit preference.
Yeah.
With West holding King Jack 10-9, maybe he's telling him I could have played the King, I could have played the Jack, therefore I want diamonds, so who knows.
I think he might find the heart switch.
Yeah, but you're Swedish and so's he, of course you think that.
That Jack of Spades probably denies the King. What do you think?
Well,
And
what if it was just straight suit preference?
I think it's showing denying the King.
Okay, so
Therefore,
well, let me tell you, that declarer missed an opportunity. What if he cashes a King of Spades and throws a heart from dummy? What's the defence going to do now?
well, it's not his turn.
No, at trick 1, after he
Yeah,
won
yeah.
the spade, cash the King of Spades, pitching a heart.
He could do that, but he still doesn't know about the club Jack.
I
So
understand.
it's-
He'll have to guess what to rough the heart with.
Yes.
Well, in the closed room, they did switch to a heart. So he played ace, King of Spades, pitched a heart and a diamond towards dummy, and it went a heart to the ace and a heart back.
Here's a heart. USA2 made 3-0 on the spade queen lead.
So more or less the same position in the closed room, bearing in mind that the declarer has got rid of the heart and is now having to decide what to rough the the third round of hearts with. One down, minus 100. And I don't think, well, in the other room is certainly going to make 110, so it's going to be 5 imps or 6 imps to Sweden. If it's 5 imps, I'll be 4 imps behind. 5 imps will be 3 imps behind.
Ici, la main semble appartenir aux Est-Ouest à 4 piques. Comme Nord-Sud sont à vulnérabilité défavorable, même s'ils découvrent leur fit à trèfle, il est peu probable qu'ils essayent d'aller jusqu'à 5 trèfles. Et à 4 piques, ça se passe tout à fait tranquillement.
Wow, something really weird.
J'imagine mal faire une tentative de Schlem.
In the open room on the third round of hearts, Declarer's 9 was high. He pitched a diamond from dummy and allowed West to rough. He's only in 3, so he's going to lose a diamond, 2 hearts and a heart rough, and quietly make his contract. So that will be 5 imps on the previous board, and the difference will be 4 to USA2.
Les zone tag ne juge pas utile d'intervenir étant donné que son partenaire a passé au départ. Je pense que c'est l'élément déterminant.
In the Venice Cup, as you can see, the English tried 6 spades on this one, and the Swedish girls were satisfied with 5, winning 11 and tying at the moment. Danger, danger.
You think they go too high, Pio?
I hope not.
It remains possible.
He's going to
right?
bid, maybe he's going to bid 3 diamonds or not.
Henri, don't ask those sort of questions of Pio.
Ooh.
He is Swedish. The Swedish are playing at the table.
And?
He can't be unbiased.
Then what?
His answers will always be biased. Okay.
Now I think they'll settle for just 4 spades.
I think 6 spades is not a bad spot in a sense. If the diamonds were 3-2, he'd be all right, wouldn't he? And the trumps 2-2. And the heart king was south. It'd be a great contract.
That's all.
And what about?
That's all. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's almost laid down. It reminds me of the 6 clubs Martel Fleischer declared yesterday. It was incredible. Asked Chip, what happened, Chip? He replied, in the bidding or the play? So I said, bidding, I saw it, but play, we couldn't have a report. So he described me
anyway,
the
look
way
at the West.
He made 6 clubs.
Look at the West hand here. Partner, oh, good decision.
And finally concluded, it was almost laid down.
So just to translate from Pio's good decision, that means something good happened for Sweden. It doesn't mean anything about his bridge ability.
Well,
it was
it's
a
not
good
that
decision.
easy, you tease, but
it is a
stopping in 4
difficult
spades
hand.
is well done indeed, in my opinion, too.
I thought you were barred from commentating when Sweden was playing.
No, what I'm saying is West has a difficult hand because he's pretty sure that partner only has doesn't have 3 diamonds. Normally he would have supported that the second time.
Unless he has 7 spades, he'll give preference to spades, you'd imagine.
3 baby diamonds are not that important, maybe.
He was probably also worried that
Clear.
4 diamonds might not be a cubit agreeing spades also. Okay, this is a cup of coffee or bathroom hand in this room, and they've got to 4 spades in the closed room as well. So not too much action if you need to do something.
Il y a déjà au moins une des 8 tables, c'est ça? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tables qui s'est aventuré à 6 piques. Comme quoi, c'est pas si simple que ça de s'arrêter à 4 piques.
Good news is the declarer could claim and we can move on. So if you have a look, PO, look away for a second. Sweden have picked up 30 imps in 5 boards in this set in the Venice Cup to tie it at 118 all with England. On a serious note, is this a good Swedish team, PO? The
Yes.
women's?
Yes, they reached this stage. Must be good.
I'll get a comment out of him one day.
No, seriously, it's a very good team. It's a young team at that.
Who's in the team? So what are the members?
There's one who's been there for many, many years, Pia Andersson. All the others are very young.
As in under 30? Because I don't know what
No.
very young means to you.
No. Very young to me is under 50. But these guys are, it's Katrine Berthaud, if you know of her.
Yep.
Married to Peter Berthaud.
So, yep.
There's 2 sisters Rimstedt,
Yes.
Silla and Sandra. And there's Emma. Emma Evelius used to be Emma Sjöberg, Sea Mountain, as opposed to East Mountain.
Okay, very exciting auction in the closed room. West opened a spade and everybody said that'll do.
And let me add the 6th member who is just, I think she's a little over 20. Yeah, 22, thank you. Ida Grönqvist, who
So the Swedish
just won the junior.
Swedish like young players, the 2 Rimstead twins are playing in the Bermuda Bowl, and I think they're 21 if I'm not mistaken. 21? Yep.
We have a straight confirmation from the audience, since one of the twins is here.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
That's a definite confirmation.
The sad thing is that there are no more, at least not a lot of Rimstedts. Otherwise we could make up all our teams with Rimstedts.
The big unfortunate part for me is that none of the Rimsteads are playing in the youth, which is, I'm doing the youth bulletin amongst other things, and there's no
They were
Rimsteads.
busy. They were busy in the older groups.
Yes, in the Bermuda Bowl.
They
and
just
Venice
won
Cup.
the junior championship for European championship.
Okay, so how's Declarer going to go on a spade here? He's probably going to make 3 spades, 2 hearts is 5. It's not going to be easy times for him. Defence has won a club to the jack and diamond to the king.
Mm-hmm.
And a club through dummy, which Declarer has roughed for his first trick.
Assuming he plays 3 rounds of hearts. in order to rough a heart in dummy.
Yep.
Je suppose que les Est-Ouest jouent un système à base de trèfle fort. Pio?
The system?
Yeah. Des Est-Ouest? Is it a
Oh,
strong club?
they play
Since he passed one spade?
Pretty. Wouldn't you open a spade?
Yes, I would, but
5. Shows 5.
No, they play two-way
he's
club.
passed with a decent hand, so I believe they use a strong club system or something.
They play a club as 11 to 13 balanced or 16 plus any.
Right. Okay, thank you.
I'm actually surprised that East didn't respond. Anything else? I would have responded the no trump.
Well, in the olden days, P&O, for you and me, is 6 points was enough to respond.
Yes, yeah.
So what they've done is clearly they've lowered the opening range and raised the responding range. Okay, Ace King another heart, won by South, who's having a little think.
So another diamond and another club. Or
in any case, passing one spade wins the board clearly.
Is he going to play a trump back?
I don't.
Let me guess.
What?
You're supporting USA, are you? Or just checking?
I don't know if anything helps.
We have a mini Swedish fan club here in the Freegraph Auditorium. Any USA supporters here? Yeah, you can count if you want to. One hand goes in there. Okay, Sweden it is. 2. Ah.
That's good enough.
Yeah, well, you can go each way. We'll put up one hand each time and you're okay.
I think granddaughters are worth 2 hands.
Good morning to our Facebook and YouTube audience listening to the Viewgraph Theatre. I think this is the first time they've done it on Facebook, actually broadcast the video, the commentary and the hands on Facebook Live, and I think it's also on YouTube Live.
So what's going to happen, do you think?
In this hand?
I think
passing one spade wins a few.
You do?
Because 2 spades goes down, yeah, I believe. And 1 spade perhaps.
So if South plays back a trump,
at worst, they win the 1 under trick.
I know what South is going to play back for sure, slowly.
Now that's a cowardly statement. At most 1 down, yes, I agree. But does it go 1 down or does it make?
If he plays a trump,
I suppose it's a trump back.
Okay, declarer can ruff a club, the ace drops. He can play a heart towards dummy and rush with the 8.
Suppose it was 2 rounds of spade, spade, ace and spade.
Well, that's not bad.
Where do you win it?
I unblock the queen of spades under the ace.
I thought you would. Well done.
Well, if I see all 4 hands, I can.
So you put in the 9, don't you? Or you put... I think if you get another spade, then... Yeah, then you're okay.
Anyway, the ace of
I think
clubs,
you need to unblock the
ace of clubs got...
Oh. Now he's better off.
Yeah, he's in much better shape. He can now sort of cross roughish, ruff a heart with the 8 of spades if he's brave enough. King of clubs rough and over rough, and then another heart, and he'll be in pretty good shape. North will just make his 2 trump tricks.
I think whether he roughs the heart with the queen or the 8 is okay, both of them.
Closed room, the lead was the ace king of diamonds, and they're still playing the hand. Kiko, if you're there, can you put the play on, please? Grazie mille. Magic Dogs and Zimmerman still leading in the Transnational. They've got a sort of handy lead of about 6.
Go, Fred, go.
Well, they had an amazing win at the Yay Cup this year. I don't think many people would have put bets on them to win. So let's assume Declare loses 2 tricks more to spades. I can't see how he's going to go down unless he does something like roughs a heart with the queen of spades.
That's okay.
Plays the king of clubs rough and over rough, and he can play a spade. Yep, he's still okay. So he's going to certainly come home with 80, we figure. Can you keep the applause to a dull roar, please? We don't want to show too much bias. What's your view in general terms, P.O. and Henri? When partner opens a spade, you bid a no trump, and partner bids 2 hearts, and you're looking at 2 spades and 3 hearts. I presume, like the rest of the world, you correct to 2 spades?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not even thinking twice.
I uncorrect to 2 spades. 2 hearts would have been better. But yes, I would bid 2 spades. Let's see here, king, club.
So in the closed room, just to tell you what happened, it went ace, king of diamonds, as I said, and it went 3 of clubs, king from dummy. Declarer put up straight away, ace. A low diamond now might let North score, in fact, 3 trump tricks and help the cause. Closed room is definitely headed for 1 down, whichever way it happens, and if that were the case, it's a minimum of 5 imps to Sweden, who would take the lead after this board. Stop clapping.
In the meantime, it seems like Sweden in the Venice Cup has taken a few imps without us seeing, without me seeing. I guess that's why the Swedes clapped their hands. Not for the elderlies, but for the youngsters.
They're actually clapping their hands because they're enjoying your commentary so much, Pierre.
I wish. The Bulgarian West must have bid his hearts twice.
So in the closed room, the defence has got 4 tricks, and North's still hanging on to ace, jack, 7, 4 of spades, so it's almost impossible for them to make, well, it is impossible for them to make there. Now they're clapping for my commentary. Okay. I'm going to predict 5 imps for Sweden to take the lead here. Okay, moving right along.
I wonder what he did now.
Where, in the closed room? Closed room?
Oh, that's the one. Yeah.
9 of spades got over rough with
That's
the jack
right.
of spades.
Yes, yeah. The Venice Cup produces lots of funny results. Is that really true? 5 down and making? I guess.
Heart lead. And, well, yeah, it's all possible. Heart lead will get you, so King of Diamonds lead. They cashed 3 rounds of diamonds and a heart through, and they took 6 hearts and 3 diamonds is 9, 5 down. Queen of Hearts lead, and the Clara's got 7 clubs, 3 spades and a heart.
Yeah.
All possible.
15.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm just watching what's going on here. I think the Clara is in fact going to go 2 down in 2 spades in the other room. Yes, he's gone 2 down. So that's 280, which will be 7 imps now, and we have Sweden leading by 4.
Welcome back, guys. Welcome back, Arianna. How are you?
Thank you.
How is it going downstairs?
It's going very quietly. It's a very calm day. Well, everything is going on in the venue, so in the playing area, there's not much to do. They already all registered. We are waiting for the Grand Prix of Lyon. Donc, I'm sorry.
We switched to
yeah, we switch to French every now and then. Sorry. No, I'm very happy to be here again. So welcome you all to the youth corner, because today we're gonna have one of the last youth corner of this championship.
Yes, because it's ending tonight, so we will have also the closing ceremony.
Yeah, we will have, and we will follow it live, of course, starting tonight at 8. Yeah. And so I think we can move to have a quick update. Yes, for the results so far. And
in the juniors teams?
Yeah, in the juniors, USA is ahead against Japan for the first place.
They were the favorites, so
they were at the beginning with the Grossack brothers, in a very good shape right now. And then we have Villa Fabrica, which is a South American team against the China.
Half South America, because they are also English and Norwegian.
Very international, transnational team.
Transnational team.
And then the Chinese running up. Well, they're a little bit ahead, but nothing is done so far. No. And can we move to the youngsters, please? There we are. Well, France is not doing great, but they're doing a little bit better in the open teams in the Bermuda Bowl, so they will probably have a revenge there.
It's always a pity to lose in your own country, because
it's not done yet, so we keep watching this match.
Instead, Sweden is very far ahead over China, so
And unfortunately, the Swedish guys from the Bermuda Bowl
Are
just
gone.
left. We saw them downstairs. Actually, they were leaving today.
The Reimster
some of
brothers
them,
were leaving.
They were.
Yeah.
So some of them are represented still. And then we have the girls probably coming up. Yeah, France. Oh, and now still France is not. They did very well so far.
Yeah.
And probably now
they're a little bit tired. Yeah, exactly.
They are. They're feeling the
sure.
pressure, but still they are representing in every. They are represented in every championship.
Well, they still have 3 rounds. It's the first one. So
we're not saying.
We just need
it.
another one the other way around, and then we will
Some
start
swing.
again.
Yeah, some swing going.
Exactly.
Imps going up and down, and then move
the last
to the
one
kids.
is like very, very close. So this is the kids.
Yeah, those are the kids. China is well having both.
Let's say that China has good chances to be on the podium.
Yeah, very good chances, and they already have a couple of medals. Let's say the important
For
ones.
sure,
yeah.
exactly.
But French kids are.
They can still make it.
And they are doing very well. Actually, they did very well also in the European. So also they are in good shape, and it's a growing team.
Let's go to the BAM.
Which is an overall bump. No, we moved too fast. We didn't see. All right, the bridge. The Polish guys are leading, and Italy is just there. Well,
Yeah, the youngsters. Well, they
I know
were.
that we're not. Are we supposed to be impartial here? No, we can be.
No, we
can.
can.
Be partial? Yeah, can we root
Yeah,
for them?
I know. I'm rooting for the White Walkers.
Oh, for the White Walkers, right? Well, so I can root for the Italians.
You can root for the Italians.
And then, we will have, Polish, Poland, Italy, Serbia. It's not surprising,
No.
let's say.
They're quite the strongest teams ahead. So it's an overall BAM. So it was likely that.
Very nice result
Yeah.
so far, yes.
And we missed the kids BAM.
But there we are. Oh, Thailand is leading.
Whoa.
And then the Chinese.
Great job, Thailand.
So but they have quite an advantage.
Norway's
over
is
the
also
Chinese.
there, so
yeah, Norway's there, so it's going to be an exciting end of this final round, these final rounds of the BAM.
I think that Jade this morning met some of the guys downstairs.
Jade met some of the guys, and he had some nice interviews, so we can probably see them.
Yeah. Can we have the interviews? Here we go.
Hi, I'm talking with.
My name is Yun Yu from Shenxing team in the youngsters category.
Youngster, you guys had a great match yesterday against China. Now you're playing in the final. Are you excited?
Yes, I am. And I'm sure we'll win.
You're sure, you're confident of the match. So you played for World Championships before in Opatia. This is your second time or third have you played for Shenxing?
It's my second time to play for Shenxing.
So you've been here before. This is all normal for you.
Yeah.
How long have you been playing?
I've been playing for 6 years.
6 years, and your team is very comfortable for you to play, or you're all excited about today, huh?
We're all excited about today.
Now, I just talked to the French team. They're confident. I bet you're confident more than they are.
Yeah, we're more confident.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
I'm with Arthur, who's now playing for the youngsters competition. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yes. This is a tough match you have coming up. You guys won a great match against Sweden yesterday. Do you feel confident today?
Confident, yes, but it is very hard to win a final, but I think it's possible.
So I know that all of France is here watching you. Does that add to your pressure? Or?
No. There are a lot of pressure, but for me it's better than when I have pressure, because I play very well with pressure, and I think it's good for the team to have the pressure in final to win.
Have you played in a World Championship final before, or no?
No, it is the first time for me.
First times are always very...
Yeah. Yes, but the team is prepared to this final, and I think we play in our country, so I think we are confident. Yeah.
Well, good luck today in the match.
Yeah, thanks.
Qui va s'appliquer? Qui va bien
Bien joué. C'est nous. Il va se bouger pour la France. C'est nous. Allez, on tape là.
So nice.
It is so nice and a very famous good wish.
Yeah.
Yes, good luck wish from the French teams.
So tonight we will have the closing ceremony.
We will be there for sure. We will be live starting at 8.
Yes.
So keep following us and
yeah, and we'll see you
we'll
later.
see you later.
Bye bye.
Ciao.
Beaucoup.
Kiko, if you're there, can we switch to the closed room for a moment? So on the hand we just watched 3 no go 5 down. We're on the same hand in the closed room, and you can see that
Bid 4 hearts.
East West have limped into 3 no trumps. And they've just limped out of 3 no trumps.
Aha. Ooh,
And you will see that 3 of the tables have got to 4 no trumps, probably on quite similar auctions. If you get support from partner in hearts, it's pretty enticing to bid 4 hearts. Don't need much. You know that it's possible that they have 9 quick tricks if they get in. I mean, give partner their ace of spades and the jack of diamonds, and they've been in worse contracts. Okay, I don't think that.
I don't think he's going to lead a heart.
I don't think that Ephraimson's going to take another bid. That's the first hurdle they have to overcome. Mind you, 4 hearts is cold on the heart finesse, I think, and the 2-2 break.
It is.
Yeah.
So he's done good. Double, yes. Now all you've got to do is defend it well. I'm glad we switched tables. Some nice action here. Spotlight South, who's about to pull out the pass card. So a major flirtation with danger. And for those of you whose maths are a bit slower than mine, 6 off is 1400. No, I think that West is a running.
Is he running?
He has run.
Oh, come on.
Yeah.
Oh, East, yes.
Spoiling my fun.
Yes, yes. Okay.
I was having such a good day.
That's also 500.
Why have we switched to the... Oh, we switched back. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it for you.
Et donc on en revient à la main où...
It's a wrong hand, right?
Yeah, on en revient à la main où Est à 16 en face de l'ouverture d'un sans atout. Je connais pas la fourchette, ça peut être 14-16 ou 15-17, c'est selon. Et dans les deux cas, il a de quoi prospecter.
Danger, danger.
That's an old TV series, Lost in Space. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Oops, 6 diamonds.
Yeah.
And who's it danger for?
It's all fine.
I think it's all good here. I think if you're a Swedish supporter, you lay down the Queen of Hearts, and rough a couple of hearts, and So thank you very much. And the club finesse works. So this is a par spot for East-West. Well done. Okay, so in the closed room, 5 clubs got doubled on the previous hand. Shh. And declarer will lose 2 diamonds and 2 hearts. And that will cancel out the 500 scored in the closed room. No, sorry, the open room we're watching. So what looked like a good board for Sontag Berkowitz turned out to be a flat board, I suspect. And South obligingly let a heart.
Le déclarant est en train de se demander comment il pourrait éviter l'impasse à trèfle. Je ne crois pas que ce soit possible. Qu'est-ce qui pourrait lui arriver d'agréable? Rien, en fait.
And good news if you're Swedish, bad news if you're a USA supporter. 500, cancel the board out. So as my friend on my left would say, égalité.
Oui.
And moving right along, Sweden by 4 imps. Could we please switch to the closed room, Kiko, if you're there, and stay there for a while? There we go. Okay, so this is a hand they bid 6 diamonds in the open room. We'll just stay with the closed room so we've got some comparisons and we'll see if they can bid it. We've changed video as well, but remember this time the people in the distance are north and west, not south and east. Camera's the right way around for us here.
In my humble opinion, it takes a really agricultural style to miss 6 diamonds here.
You obviously don't know the commentator's code of conduct. Everything's possible.
Yeah, but...
What do you say it takes?
With an explanation. Something really brutal, like 1 no, 3 no. Hard to imagine, but...
Is that how the Chinese bid, you think?
So having just finished 6 diamonds in the other room, the Viewgraph commentator says that they're a board slow. I don't know what that means. I guess what he's saying is the halfway point's been reached.
Start a no trump.
Apparemment, l'Inde a eu un accident invraisemblable sur cette main, dans le match qui l'oppose à l'Italie.
So those scores are from the previous board. No, 5 clubs went 2 down, east-west. Is that for real?
Mm-hmm.
And 3
looks so.
And 3 no trumps reached by Italy in the India-Italy match.
It's really
an easy win.
I think they're just putting in random scores. Anyway, just checking the scores from round the grounds. 172 to 40, France holding 132 imp lead. Bulgaria, USA2. USA2 have picked up 33 on the set and are 39 in front. Sweden, England, as we commented before, Sweden have picked up 48 and now lead by 18. So they've wiped out a 30 imp deficit. And China-Poland, China's picked up 19 imps and leads by 52. You know what's happening in the match we're watching, Sweden by 4. Whoever picked the Viewgraph match did well. And India-Italy, Italy are ahead by 41. And that's enough maths from me at the moment. 1, no trump, 4 spades.
4 spades, which is explained on both sides of the screen.
Let me see.
Most likely minors, but perhaps some other specifications.
Let me see if I can find it for you.
Une enchère qui prend tellement d'espace d'un seul coup est certainement extrêmement précise.
4 of a major is S/O. What does that mean, P.O.?
S/O?
Yep.
It must be an American abbreviation.
No, I thought the S stand for Swedish. Anyone in the room know what 4 of a major is? S/O? Okay, we'll take it under advisement. They've hit 6 diamonds in 4 less rounds of bidding than they did in the open room.
Ouais, ils gagnent le prix de la vitesse.
Oui, vitesse.
Normally I would interpret that as a sign off, but seeing the cards I can guess it isn't.
You'd hope not. Okay, we'll stay in this room because that way we'll have comparisons and auctions from the other room. So remember that Sweden are north-south here and America or USA are east-west.
L'entame-trèfle, évidemment, supprime une grande partie du suspense. Il devrait tabler immédiatement pour assurer son partenaire, à mon avis. Ce serait plus gentil. Tabler peut-être pas, mais en tout cas jouer le coup très rapidement. De manière à ce que le partenaire n'ait pas le temps de souffrir. Voilà, c'est fait.
Okay, next board, East-West Val, north the dealer. Closed room, went pass to south, who opened a spade. 2 hard over called by West, very modest. 2 spades support, pass, 3 clubs, some sort of game try perhaps.
Positive.
By south, 3 clubs.
Yeah, 4 spades.
Or a splinter, perhaps ambitious. Nah.
I wonder why he has to bid 3 diamonds. Slam try?
Closed room, it did go 3 spades, putting a lot of pressure on south.
Yeah.
Who passed 3 spades.
I have no understanding for the 3 diamond, dude. 3 clubs was good enough.
No sympathy, you mean?
And understanding, even.
Understanding and sympathy.
Neither nor, yeah. not that 4 space is automatically a claim.
So I know that PO hates me doing, but I'll have a look at Mr. Deep Finesse. It's a bit late for me in the session.
What?
I know. Well, Deep Finesse says you can't make 4 space.
Of course you can.
You can or you can't?
You can.
Okay. If they misdefend, yes, you can. What if they lead a trump?
Yeah, I think a trump lead is best.
Yeah, certainly looks best for the defence. Leaves declarer with losing hearts in his hand.
Yeah, you need 2 roughs in dummy, don't you? 5, 8, yes. And how do you get them with the trump lead?
And don't forget there's an over-ruff. If you get a trump lead, they can over-ruff the third heart and play a trump back and leave you with a losing heart in your hand.
Yeah. But he's going to lead a high heart.
Closed room was a high heart and a club switch. I don't see declarer being too terrified by that. In fact, now he'll play jack of spades in the closed room. Same contract in this room.
Vous avez en bas, dans le coin en bas à gauche, le classement évolutif du transnational. Ils en sont au 12e tour sur 15.
So declare in the open room is going to go down, in fact, in 3 spades. He got the ace of hearts lead in a club switch, and he won that with the queen, finessed the spade, cashed the ace of spades, which might have been his downfall, and he pulled the 10 of clubs and ran at the king. They got a club ruff.
And a trump.
And a trump, and 2 hearts at the end. So the defence got 3 tricks with a spade and 2 hearts to come, although if declarer is brave and plays a spade, East is going to be end played. He won't have a heart loser. Very nice ending. Have a look here.
Yeah, they broke their communication in the closed room.
Correct. Well, East made it very easy, Ostberg. He actually roughed the long club and played a diamond into dummy, and that was the end of that. He would have been better off discarding a low diamond, making declarer pick the ending. 140 scored in the open room.
Finesse the club now.
problem with finessing the club is that it risks another trump coming back, which you wouldn't enjoy very much. What about roughing a diamond?
That's okay. You have then, if you get another spade, you have 5 spades, 3 clubs, and 1 heart rough.
Yep. What about roughing a diamond, roughing a heart, and then finessing clubs? Oh, here we go.
Yeah.
Queen of clubs.
Queen of clubs.
West would be well off to duck this. That might be his best play. Just what we needed. Another Swedish supporter's just come into the theatre. Hello, Micke. We don't have enough Swedes here at the moment clapping.
Oh, a diamond.
Rough a heart.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of think that East is better off not over roughing.
Yeah, much better.
And just hope the declarer finds his own problems in life. But that could lead to an end play in diamonds, don't forget.
Yeah.
Oh no, in the closed room, the diamond, when they played a diamond, declarer played low from dummy, I think.
He throws his club. What happens? If he throws his club, you discard a heart on the dime, you play a club, East roughs and gets the spade king as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. Think make 9 tricks, doesn't it?
Well, if you don't over rough, he's going to cash the king of diamonds and pitch a heart. So
yeah, and play a club. And he gets
I think he's okay.
The spade and the king.
Yep.
Pendant ce temps-là, les Bulgares souffrent beaucoup contre USA2.
Magic Dogs and Zimmerman still leading quite handily in the transnationals.
I think that was not best.
You know this expression, don't you? Suboptimal.
Yeah. Oh, he still has a club.
Quoi qu'il en soit, on en a fini avec cette main qui dure depuis un long moment déjà.
He's down now, isn't he?
Nah.
Well, he's lost 3 tricks and is... Oh no, it's okay.
He has a club entry too.
Yep.
Yep.
Moving right along, flat board. as will likely be the next one. Board 26, all Val, East the dealer, closed room. Four spades by South, passed out, pass, four spades, pass, pass, pass. And declarer made an over trick.
Oui, cette main-là ne devrait pas durer des heures, en revanche.
Tell you what, if my partner opens four spades and I'm looking at the north hand, I would be mildly interested. I didn't say I would bid, I said I'd be mildly interested. Unless you play Namyats, in which case I would have no interest.
That's right.
Namyats is where four spades shows a bad four-spade opening and four diamond shows a moderate four-spade opening or better four-spade opening.
For that matter, where would you place this hand? It's not clear-cut, is it? Is it good or bad or medium?
Bad. You've got no. You need a little bit outside your suit. Is sort of my definition.
It's a good one.
It's a good bad one, if I can put it to you that way.
Another question?
My personal view of a Namyats is that it has to be well defined.
Yes, I agree with that. Certainly with a four diamond bid, I would want at least half a trick outside.
Yeah, to me, it shows the quality of the suit. I have two out of five aces, so to speak. Ace, king, queen, trumps, or if I'm without the ace or the king, I have a side ace. Means responder doesn't have to blackwood.
Yep. All right. Not particularly interesting from anybody's point of view. Every table's bid and made either 11 or 12 tricks.
Well, that's right. On the other hand, it should take 1.5 minutes, probably.
Well, it's not clear what you're going to do. I mean, West's on lead, having won the king of spades. He needs to shift to a club, otherwise it's going to disappear on a heart. Two of diamonds looks pretty definitive from Graves on the opening lead.
Of course, that depends on what signals they play.
I didn't say what it signaled, I just said it looks definitive.
Yes, yes. One or the other.
I suspect, well, if it's suit preference, he wants club, and if it's count, he should work it out. He has, he switched to a club. So USA on this board in this room have held it to 650 as they did in the open room. It's always very interesting when you look at these things because it's a curiosity to me. First, just going down the matches, 48 imps changed hands, 36, 72, 41, 43, and in this match, 18. So I think Sweden have clawed back a bit. They're only 6 down. Sorry, England are only 6, have clawed back a bit, only 6 down to Sweden in the Venice Cup. Okay, moving right along. And 97 Sweden, 93 USA. Very tight match here. Closed room, 2 clubs west, being precision style, 5 or 6 clubs, and with 5 a 4-card major. 2 diamonds, tell me what you've got. 2 spades is my second suit. Good to know, all my stuff's in the red suits. 3 no trumps. And 1 table's gone down and 3 others have made it. So let's have a look what the story is. Can't see a lot of tricks for the defence.
No.
So let me have a look at England, Sweden, closed room, and see how they went down, if that's all right. England, Sweden, Fiona Brown, closed room. Okay. So the play at this table...
Well, you have only 8 tricks, so to speak.
I understand, but they don't have a suit per se. So it went Queen of Diamonds lead, a club finesse to the Queen, low diamond to the 9, and Jack. Kept the communications open, cashing clubs. Spade towards the Queen and King, and they end up taking 3 diamonds, a club, and a spade.
And the heart finesse doesn't work.
Doesn't work. So let me just tell you what happened at the other table then, if that's of any interest, where
Spade King was led.
So at this table, the Spade King was led, and that didn't damage the Clara one little bit. The Clara played a spade to the Queen and Ace King of clubs to drop the Queen Doubleton offside.
No.
Yes, yes.
Without having an entry?
I'm telling you that's what... No, well, the King of Spades was... well, that's what they did. Let me go back. I'm telling you that's what happened. You can believe me on this one.
Or did they duck the spade?
It was King of Spades ducked.
Okay. Still.
Well, when they give you a trick and tempo on the lead, you can afford to duck it and afford to play Ace King another club. Probably she played Ace King another because she didn't want to lose to the Bear Queen. Okay.
Right, and she doesn't have an easy way back to play.
Correct.
Up.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay, in the closed room, they're going to make 3 no trumps, I think, on a heart lead. The non-scary 4 of hearts lead by South. In this room, however, they've got the 9 of diamonds lead. Best lead for the defence, that's for sure. The only thing is that North's going to have to be able to signal to partner somehow to continue diamonds. I don't know if they play Smith-Peter Echoes. So if you're Swedish, which half the theatre seems to be, you potentially will be picking up imps on this board, I think.
On peut noter qu'Ephraimson a fait un truc très astucieux, il n'a pas mis de gros honneurs à carreau. Ça pourrait avoir de l'importance.
Thoughts about not splitting the honours?
No.
Three no trumps has made in the other room. 400 will appear. Is it so clear that South, on winning the King of Hearts, if that's what happens, will continue diamonds? If De Clara finesses clubs, that'll be good for the defence because North might just continue with the King of Diamonds then. But he has no entries, so he's actually cost himself by not...
Not really. He was bound to have one trick and
Well, if they won the
in
first,
any case,
if it went Queen of Diamonds, Ace, he can just play a low
No.
one and make 3 diamonds. Not clear declarer would
Two.
have ducked.
it's not clear that declarer
diamonds.
would take. Not clear at all. 9 of diamonds is relatively easily readable, so
Yep.
I believe Graves would have ducked a diamond anyway.
Well, in this case, for sure, he's going to make. Finesse of clubs. King of Diamonds ducked. So now Heart Finesse will just give him his 9th trick.
No, the diamond. He doesn't have an entry to. He may well play a spade to the queen instead.
So the defence in that case would take a spade, a diamond, a club. He can just win the diamond and play, yeah.
Oh no.
Well, heart switch means he doesn't need an entry now.
No. He has it.
Flat board, he's been given it.
Yeah.
Doesn't strike me as the best defence, let me put it to you that way. 5 more boards to go in this set. Still 15-13, assuming declarer makes, which he will. We've only scored 18 imps in the set, but the boards have not been uninteresting, I would have to say. And the standard bridge has been pretty high. Board 28, north-south Vull, west Delt. East open to clubs, south bid a spade. North bid 2 clubs, mixed raise presumably, or better. 2 spades by south. And that's where he's bought the hand. Looking at the results, 2 spades has made 3 and 4. 3 spades went 1 down. It doesn't look, from what I can see, that declares at any risk. He's got, if he picks a spades, 5 spades, a heart 6. Force a club trick for 7. And he should be in reasonable shape. He'll probably get a club lead anyway, as they did in the open room.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I wouldn't mind playing 3 hearts east-west.
You might be able to make it, but I think you'll have some problem. However, here, can you get both a club and a heart draft?
Efraimson aime vraiment beaucoup sa main. On peut également choisir, à mon avis, de contrer 2 trèfles pour dire 2 piques ensuite, ce qui montrerait un petit espoir, 3 trèfles, il a bien envoyé la boule. Maintenant, est-ce que ça va coûter quelque chose? L'autre salle prétend que oui, faut voir.
I guess 9 tricks is not automatic.
No, by far.
Club lead and spade back, I think, is best.
That would protect, no, maybe. J'ai beaucoup de mal à arriver à 9 levées pour Sud.
Swedish girls managed to make 10 tricks.
That's a lot.
Says he proudly.
Tricks.
Yeah, but notice that somebody went down in 2.
A whole lot of tricks. La déclarante suédoise a fait 10 plis, c'est dans un contrat à pic, c'est beaucoup de levées. Je serais content d'en faire 9 à la place du déclarant ici. Il n'est pas arrivé.
And England have picked up some more imps. They're now just 1 imp behind Sweden in the Venice Cup. I think they were down 54-1 at one stage or something like that. So England have picked up about 23 imps, 22 imps.
Mm-hmm. This is, spade back now. Diamond back would have been. He may go more than 1 down now. Establishing the diamond is not going to help because East gets rid of a club.
what the number one religion in the world is? PDF. PDF. Where did you find this? Two people sent it to me today.
If he plays another trump back.
If or when?
If now he plays another trump back, that's not so good.
Or c'est pas bien.
For him. Declare wins it. Ruffs.
Wins it with a king, plays...
No,
sorry,
wins it low in hand.
Hand, yep.
Ruffs. Ruffs something in dummy, ruffs a diamond, ruffs with the king, and I think does much too well.
What happens if he wins it with the king, ruffs a diamond, ruffs a
No,
heart?
he loses a trump.
No, he's still okay, and exits a club at the end. Wins a king of spades, ruffs a diamond.
Ruffs a diamond now, and ruffs a club. There's not one card too many.
Yes.
Ruff that, ruff that. Yeah, he will lose a spade.
I'm worried that if I tell the audience that USA are going to take the lead, they're going to start booing. Unfortunately, it looks that way. The Clare's lost 4 tricks.
If Graves ruffs this now, Declare might believe that that's done from a 3-card suit, and he tries to enter dummy with a spade.
He's okay. He plays a spade to dummy and pulls a diamond.
Doesn't matter. He loses another.
Yeah. Une chute, as my friend on my left would say. 5 imps to the USA, who take the lead by 1 imp, 98 to 97.
Wait a minute, did he rough that? He roughed that?
He did. Ah,
that
in that case, he made 3 spades. He made an over trick, so that's 1 imp to Sweden.
Mm-hmm.
That was an error by Monsieur Graves. That was a grave error, we could say, by Mr. Graves.
Yes.
That was not understandable, even though the diamond was high. Declare only had 3 trumps, he had 2, so all they had to do was sit there and wait. Okay. In that case, the Swedes can breathe again. 1 no trump by south in the closed room, all val, north the dealer. 2 club overcalled by west, majors. 2 diamonds by east. Happy for you to tell me more. Double 2 hearts, and that's where they played it. And unfortunately, 2 bad things about that. They're in their 5-2 fit instead of their 5-3 fit, and that suit breaks particularly badly for them.
Je comprends pas clairement les intentions d'Est en salle, dans l'autre salle. Je pensais qu'il allait faire un effort à pique quand il a dit 2 carreaux, ce qui n'est pas une mauvaise idée en soi. Mais non, en fait, c'était pour abandonner sur 2 cœurs, c'est étrange.
So in the Transnational, Zimmerman has overtaken Magic Dogs.
No problem.
Pas problème.
Un trèfle contre, c'est carrément étrange, mais c'est peut-être un trèfle spécial. je vois que ça comme explication. Les Nord-Sud jouent le trèfle fort et Estois joue le crash ou un truc analogue.
Two hearts in the closed room, or the open room, is not travelling particularly well.
On a diamond lead particularly.
Yep. Looks like one off, but I wouldn't swear to it at this stage.
I think they played this strange defense against the no trump, where two clubs chose majors.
That would be good if they did.
It's really original. I never heard about it before.
But that's East's bit of no trump. So would two clubs show majors there? I don't think so.
South open and no trump, and West with two clubs.
Oh, you're talking about the open room. Yeah, yeah. So it's West to bid in the room we're watching.
Yeah, il est en train de se demander s'il dit de cœur ou pas, évidemment.
And probably the double showed majors.
Et l'acoustique est extraordinaire dans cet amphithéâtre. Quand les gens parlent dans la coursive, on les entend comme s'ils étaient à côté. C'est impressionnant.
Okay, you've got 32 boards to play in a match, and you're down 135 imps. Would you keep playing?
Yeah.
Okay. 160 imps?
No.
150? I'm just trying to work out your threshold of pain.
Well, it depends. I think I ought to continue playing because my opponents will have a rest.
And your point being?
Well,
you owe it to the field to make sure they don't get a rest.
Yes, because their next opponents
How very virtuous of you.
Nah, I just think it's fair.
Well, they've done one good thing here, Becker and Graves for USA. They've got to their best contract, two spades.
Oui, effectivement, les Américains ont réussi à trouver leur meilleur fit. Reste à savoir si ça va leur rapporter des points.
Two hearts is going two down in the closed room now. It'll be 200 to USA in that room. And two spades looks like a goer here, so it looks like 7 imps to USA. Although after my last effort at prediction, maybe I should be giving predictions away.
Now I suppose you can nearly make 170, right?
4 spades are hearts 5, 2 clubs are 7, a club finesse is 8. All sorts of good possibilities happen for you. Rougher heart on the table.
Or 2.
2 is 7 imps, 3 is 8 imps. But a new leader in the match.
Donc le contrat inférieur, a priori, de 2 cœurs a chuté de 2 levées dans l'autre salle. À pique, on en fait au moins 8, ça c'est une certitude, et probablement plus. Donc la donne est excellente pour les États-Unis.
So with one more to go, Sweden are leading by 1 imp.
Mm-hmm.
The girls and the women.
How about ladies?
That's
Okay.
bringing it too far. isn't
Okay,
it?
women's, okay. I resign. That'll be a very close match. I wouldn't be surprised if that's the next match we're going to see on ViewGraph. In fact, I have a vague suspicion that's even the scheduled match. Let me just check on that for you. So the scheduled match today, the second one, is USA2 Bulgaria.
Mm-hmm.
And it's quite possible I'll stick with that, although me personally I would go for Sweden, England. You're very lucky. I have no say. I do have a say in the youth, though. I can tell you who'll be playing in the youth.
You can have your way with the youth.
Okay. Oh, don't say that. Okay. So declares on the ace another heart track. Diamond, diamond, rough, ace another heart. One by north, he's trying a trump. Bad news for him is that his partner's only got one of them.
Would have been better off if South had taken the spade ace before the second diamond.
So declarer here will have four trump tricks in his hand, 2 and dummy, 6 of hearts, 7 and 2 clubs is 9. If he wants to be frisky and finesse clubs, he can make an extra trick. So he's got 3 tricks now. He's got 4 more trumps as 7 and 2 clubs is 9. If he makes 140, that'll be 8 imps to USA, and they will lead 101 to 98. So what Declare is doing is he's cashing the ace king of clubs to make sure nobody throws clubs away when he starts his cross rough and he gets over roughed. Actually, what if start again? If North roughs in on the heart, he might be able to hold Declare at a 2. which he has. Now when declarer roughs a diamond and tries to rough a heart, North can rough with the 5 of spades and draw the 9 of spades and Queen of clubs.
It's actually getting 2 trump tricks there.
Yep, the 5 and the 9. Making 2 110, 7 imps, 100 to 98, new leader, USA 2 by 2. And we have 3 more boards to go. Closed room, Orval, North the dealer. 2 pass to South, who opened a no trump with his hand when it pops up. I'll wait for it. Here we go, try again. South opened a heart, spade by North, 2 hearts by South. And they finished up in 4 spades, which looks like a reasonable spot. Defence can cash 2 diamonds and you could rough a diamond with the high honour, that would work, and if they lead trumps you're down to the heart finesse, I suspect.
La séquence dans l'autre salle ne sera pas reproduite, je pense. Cœur un pique, 2 cœurs, 2 piques, ça ne sera pas le choix de toutes les tables. Mais le contrat final devrait être le même. À moins que l'un des deux perde patience et dise 300 atouts à un moment quelconque, mais on ne voit pas bien pourquoi. Ouais, un cœur un pique de cœur 3 trèfles, c'est déjà plus standard.
In the closed room, declarer was forced to take the heart finesse at some point. And he got rid of his club loser on that. Okay, I'm pretty interested in how he played this hand. So he got a jack of clubs lead to the ace.
Non, on n'a pas de raison majeure d'adorer sa main, donc il dit simplement 4 piques, sans faire aucun effort de chelem, ça paraît raisonnable.
Jack of clubs, he won the ace. Then he tried the queen of diamonds from his hand. West won that with a king and played a trump. Declarer played a club to the king, so he's now exposed himself to lose another club trick. Finessed a heart and managed to throw his loser on the actually, finesse was always safe because he could pitch a diamond on the ace of hearts, so he was okay. There was no risk. 4 spades it is here, suspecting it'll be a flat board.
US2 was a bit unfortunate in 3 no trumps getting the diamond king lead.
USA2 against Bulgaria. Well, let's see if they bid diamonds. Closed room. USA2 closed room. So results. No, the opponents were silent in the bidding, so West fluked the king of diamonds lead blind. Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Which pair was it?
That was Karakolov and Mihov.
What?
That's right.
Me?
Pretty brave lead, I've got to say. North-South bid hearts and spades. South opened a heart and repeated them. North responded a spade and repeated that. 2 no trumps, 3 no trumps. Not quite sure what inspired the diamond lead, but it worked out very well.
Alors, qu'est-ce qui va se passer sur celle-ci? Probablement pas grand-chose non plus. La séquence de l'autre salle a l'air tout à fait banale.
Four hearts a popular spot. 650 and 620 are popular results.
Le déclarant va un tout petit peu transpirer. On va probablement lui entamer le cingleton pique. L'atout partira du mauvais côté et se faire couper un pique, mais l'as de carreau est bien mis, donc il va faire son contrat après quelques émotions.
Two hearts pass, 4 hearts here too, perhaps?
Probably so.
Peut-être. And your audience is thankful for the quick and painless auction.
Le déclarant va peut-être considérer tout ça pendant quelques temps, mais il n'a qu'une option et il la prendra. À savoir jouer à tout à la deuxième levée.
So declare is going to win the spade, pull a heart off the board, East's going to rise, give his partner a spade rough, they'll make the ace of diamonds and that'll be the end of that.
Ici, le déclarant attend un petit peu avant de jouer une carte du mort, bien que le déroulement du coup soit parfaitement évident pour lui. L'idée générale, c'est de laisser à l'adversaire de droite le temps de réfléchir. C'est très mal élevé de jouer du mort immédiatement, pour dire le moins. C'est carrément pénalisable.
East ducked the heart, so that the spade rough's gone. With the trumps 2-2, he'll be able to just lose a diamond and a heart.
Hello everybody, good afternoon, and we are here again with Fernando, and we are going to comment the results of the 3 main events. We can go and say something also about Transnational.
Hello to everybody. This another wonderful day in Lyon. We have an incredible, amazing day, so we are everybody are happy here.
Okay, let's start then with the Bermuda Bowl. I want to ask something to Fernando as soon as we see the results. Okay, but I can say in advance that France is winning for more than 100 points. Here we are. Well. No.
435.
Well, I want to ask you.
It's a lot.
If you were in the New Zealand team, you were the captain of New Zealand team, would have give up and rest to...
No.
But you have to play tomorrow for bronze medal.
Yes, but when you are playing a different sport, for example, soccer, football for us, and you are losing by 6 goals, you left the field or you still playing at the final?
I think you cannot left the field in football as a rule.
It's
but
the same.
In here, as a rule, you could.
Yes, but you need to think in this type of thing. If the other match is tough, is closer, so don't you think that if New Zealand don't still playing at the final, France received an advantage between the other.
So you say this is not very ethical.
No ethical. I don't like this word for describe this situation, but it's not a very sportsman situation.
They would give advantage to France,
yes.
But it happened many times.
Yes,
I
because
saw
the regulation
against Italy,
allow it.
A lot of quarterfinals, semi-final. The opponent team gave up. Anyway,
but you asked me if I should be the captain non player.
I was saying, of course, I respect your opinion. Of
my
course.
player is still playing at the final.
At the final. Okay, let's say Italy has had a very good
Bulgaria,
set.
USA2.
Yeah, I mean Bulgaria, USA2.
34 in
and USA2 had a very good set, 36-8. And after they start losing, then it was almost very close, very close. Now US2 has 34 points of advantage, but is sure
it's not enough.
It's not enough, but
he needs to still playing well.
Okay, then I want to ask you another thing that I want to ask Mark if he was here, but you are as much expert as Mark. Let's say that, for example, this was the just one round left, and you were in USA2 position with 34 points of advantage. Somebody say that you should play thinking of what your opponents are doing. I mean, think that if I were back 24-8 for each board, what would I have done with this card? Do you think this is good tactic?
No. I always sit my best 4 players for the last round and said to him, play normally.
Play normally. As if you were 0-0. 0-0.
Play normally.
Okay, but you know that somebody says that you should do this. You should do what would I have done if I were back.
You have 2 different ways to avoid the situation.
Yes.
For me, I told you.
That's why I ask you, because I'm very
was
interested.
Captain playing
I'm
a lot of
very
times,
interested in your opinion. So let's have a look to Venice Cup. Okay, we have a wonderful match here. Think, Fernando, I don't know if you were at the screen before. Sweden was leading by 56-2 or 3, and they had a very good lead. They started awfully, you see. They were 98-35 up to segments. Now they are leading of 1 point.
Well, the last 2 sets, the third set yesterday, and this set was very wonderful for Sweden. I think that maybe England are showing some type of tired in their player. Sweden is a very young team, so he can recover in the night more fast than the England player.
Yeah. I think so, but now it's absolutely open match. Just 1 point, and I don't think that even China can be sure to win this match, because Poland won the last segment just by 3, but they keep demonstrating, everybody keep showing that they are a team that never gives up.
I think that China are feeling that they are favorite to win the match.
30 points is something.
Yes, and the Chinese player are totally sure that they will win. So they play easy, they play calm, they have not problem to play with the Polish. Yes, I think that they are not feeling pressure in this match.
Yeah, also. So shall we pass to the Dorsey?
Of course. You are the boss, Alberto.
No. I always ask you. I ask you. I ask Sandro. I ask everybody what we can look at. What good segment had Italy? 44-6. You know, the first 2 segment, if the first 3 segment, even if Italy won the second, but they were very close, you know. Now Italy is 42.
I told you before the match started, the favorite was Italy. all not all about the ability in the game, the skill in the game, but the shirt have his own
You
way.
are Italy. You mean
Yes.
you have a blue shirt.
Yes, I am Italy. I have my shirt for Italy. I feel more strong than my opponent.
Yeah,
This
that's
is very important in every
Very
sport.
good point, Fernando.
When you play for the Juventus, it's not the same if
Yeah.
you shirt the Juventus that you shirt another
Absolutely
team.
true. There are many football players that once they go to a club like Juventus or Real Madrid or Barcelona, they
feel more strong
and
because
so
I have this
they
shirt.
could be the same for the Italian
So
bridge,
in
yeah.
this match, no in other match, in this match, feel Italian is very important for the team.
Of course, it won't be so important if Gay will be in final against USA2 or Sweden because
This is not
they think
different.
the same. Oh,
Yes.
we are
Yes, I am talking about only this.
Yes, about this match with
Yes.
India. And the other match, Fernando,
It's very close.
Has been always very close. No one team took a good advantage during no time. I think that we will see it at the very last hand.
Well, Sweden won the first step,
Yeah.
and then USA was the leader at this segment. Now they are losing by 13, and Sweden is in front by 5 aims. I think that is very important for their mind.
Yes.
They feel strong now. They can feel that they can win the match.
They told me.
No worry.
If we do this.
Okay, they can win the match. So I think that USA2 is an uncomfortable place now.
Yes. Shall we have a short look also to the Transnational? Okay, I have another question here for you. As you see, Zimmerman took the lead.
Well, do you know that I have a witness for Lorenzo Lauria? I mean that he's incredibly strong, and Alfredo Versace, his partner, is incredibly strong, so they are showing a very good way. They are winning all the tables, so the Zimmerman team is the favorite to win.
And they are playing with somebody like Helgemo.
And Martens,
Moulton.
And Mr. Zimmerman, that is a very good player.
Yeah, I want to ask you something. Let's say that Hellness will come back to this team. Do you think that the Zimmerman team with Zimmerman, Moulton, Lauria, Versace, and Helgemo Hellness would have been the favorite if they were playing this Bermuda ball? Would they have been the strongest?
I cannot
team?
answer you because in the field the thing always changes. So it's not the same to play for your country that to play in a transnational team. You feel
I think
different.
for Lauria, your preferred player is very important.
But for Lauria it's the same because he wants to have the cards in his hand and he's a killer in the table. He's a killer. He only wants the blood of his opponent.
Okay, yes.
In the best way, no?
Yeah.
We are talking about
yes, sure,
the competitive.
Sure. I understood
mind.
it was said although somebody.
Lauria is the most competitive player that I mean that I want that I know in all the world.
Yes, many people thinks like you. You know, just a curiosity that one spectator told me why the second team is called the Magic Ducks, and well, I didn't have very perfect explication because Fred Gittelman told me that he had a dog called Magic. It died a couple of years ago, and so he was very...
Well, Fred Gittelman is a wonderful player. They won this year the Ye Cup in Yokohama, Japan, playing in the Kokis team, and the other players are very strong. Daniel Korver was the coach of Mexico, but he is a wonderful
Then we
player.
have the two Polish teams that both very good.
Yes.
In the second, in second one, I think in Mazurkiewicz.
Mazurkiewicz.
They play.
Can you show the players?
Mazurkiewicz, yes. Here we are. They have Yasem Gavris. Gavris was really a superstar.
Christian Hassem is a wonderful declared player. He has an incredible skill to play cards. Gabris, what can we say about Gabris? This is a very big name.
He was considered a genius.
Yes.
Genius of bridge. When somebody said that the ideal team of all time, Gavris was one of the fourth.
Yes.
Yes.
Now he's playing with a young promise, but not a promise, it's a reality.
And what about
Klukowski?
Yes. What can you tell me about Klukowski?
Well, I think that this is very, very young. He won two big titles. He won in Sanya and in the Bermuda Bowl in Chennai. So
it is going to begin to become a very important player.
He's a great master, so he's very, very young. And I think that the team is very balanced. Maybe this team can be the official team of Poland in the open category. Yes.
Yeah, next European. And, well, Germany Open, we know about Germany Open. The same
McAllister, our friend.
McAllister, let's see, who's playing with McAllister.
No, McAllister, Sandra. The team that up, McAllister, yes. Okay. John McAllister make a wonderful film. The name is Double Dummy, that will present in a movie festival in USA very, very soon. He's a very good player. Peter Fredin is a Sweden star for all the time.
We all know Peter Fredin, of course.
And the other players are pretty young, but I think that
I've heard a lot of good things about them.
Yes, it's a very good team. They have chance to win also.
Okay, now let's see.
Germany?
Oh, I'm quite surprised that I don't see.
Bentin is a very good strong team that is in 11th position.
But I don't see Zia Mahmoud and Mikkelsen.
Marianne Mikkelsen.
And neither I see Giorgino and Bilde. Their team is not there. Okay, but
don't break the
no,
because
for sure
he
not.
left for match. And I am seeing Fernando Piedra in the 16th position. Can we make the 16th position team? Okay, Fernando is an Uruguayan player living in Sweden for many, many years, and this team have a wonderful performance in the last national in Toronto. They lost the quarters by 1 inch in the last hand. So this team is very, very strong, and I hope that they will qualify.
Look, Sandra, can you go on Percy? As
12.
Team 12. As you see, as often happens to me, I made a big mistake. I said that Percy was not in a good position.
But
on the contrary, they are on the 12th place, just 3 points from the 8th place. But everything can happen. But they are in a good position.
Do you know that if you are sitting against Sia, you feel some scare?
Yeah. And so. Now with Marioni is almost the same.
Marioni is playing like a great open master.
Yes.
But Sia produce some special sensation in the
even
table.
He's always very gentle, very kind.
Of course,
never.
But as a player, you always are waiting that the senior appear and he brings his magic in the table. So you need to spend more energy than another player.
Okay, Fernando. Then I will be looking for you because I want to open with you the next round.
Okay, will be my pleasure.
Okay, thank you,
Thank
Fernando.
you, Alberto.
Thank you all. Bye-bye.